On this episode, we're back on the old C10 here, and I've officially nicknamed her Lawsuit for no obvious reason, just what came to mind. But I've got a really cool car show called Frankensteiner's that I want to go to here in about 2 weeks, which leaves me this Saturday and next Saturday to make this thing actually go down the road. So I think we're going to start with the starter today because it only works one of 39 times, which is unacceptable. If it was one of 24, I'd be fine. I want to clean the fuel tank out. I'm going to show you how to do that super cheap and easy. And then we got to figure out seats, because right now, even though sitting on the floor is nice for a bigger guy like me, I only think Wyoming would let you legalize that, so we got to fix that too. But very first thing, we're going to see if it actually starts again. It's just been kind of sitting back here by the trees for, I think it's going on a month now. And if it doesn't start, then I'm just going to stage left. We'll just go tinker on something else, I guess. So let me go find the keys. Man, that's weird saying that. Keys. I'm pretty sure this is just a generic lawnmower key, but sure makes her feel official. And I'll show you the fuel system here. She's basically the same way it was set up when we went to pick. Oh, the poverty chrome's letting out on the guy. But she's the same way when we originally picked her up, but had to use the old boat tank on the Monza, so I got this guy in here, and yeah, there's no octane left, which is just fine. And that just kind of runs up here and then goes into the old fuel maker. But I'd like to get that factory tank working, and then a guy can kind of ease out of this a little bit and, you know, class her up a little bit. Yeah, this seat is just, you know, she's still free-flowing, but it's just too low. Okay. Smells like taco meat and wet carpet in here. Anyway, here we go. Give her a couple pumps. Yeah! Yeah! Nothing. She's just dead. Yeah! Nope. Battery's dead. Never a good battery. Oh, easy there. Oh, well, that's not going to work, but it is convenient. See, I don't got a refrigerator in the old shop. I've only got one outlet, so I gotta hide my cold snacks outside, and that's how they stay cool for me. But now I gotta figure out where this battery went. And looks like last time I just jammed that over the post. Maybe I could fix. No, that's fine. Worked last time, it'll work again. Not sure why there's a broken toilet lid on the ground here. Yeah. You know, if any of you got any good ones of these laying around, I'll trade you some bad Sawzall blades for them. You know, looking at the setup again, you know, in the daylight and whatnot, I would say that I did everything correctly, and I don't think I'd change anything. Oh, except maybe this lightning cam. Maybe I should zip tie that up here or something. You don't want them dragging off the highway. That'll shut you right down. Okay, let's see if it fires up, I guess. Alright. Here we go. Nope. This is why we're changing the starter today. Come on now. If you ain't a Chevy fan, that ought to make you reconsider. Look at that. I mean, ignore the bad mess. But other than that, she fired right off. That's pretty loyal little girl. That is last week. Really inconvenient, but I'm gonna leave her. Lets you know when she's running. She's in like a glove. I should have explained better. Another reason I'm putting 2% effort in is I actually went through all the trouble of snipping up the old title, and she's even got a license plate on the way. I didn't buy both, because dang it, it's $6 for the front one. You can just run the rear. I think we'll start with the gas tank, because while she's cooking, we could put the starter in and then we'll snip it back in. And these are pretty easy. Got straps, and then you'll have the, well, I could probably just reach it from here. Fuel outlets down there. And that's really it. Found some mirrors for this old girl. Maybe we'll put those on too. Get up in there. Oh, there's another battery. Four spark plugs, 3 mice, 1 fuel filter. After all that's out of there, she cleans up pretty nice. I mean, you got about 14% of floor left. That's good enough. Just got to snip that other seat out over there and clean up a little bit over there, and then guy can actually work in there, because she was, I mean, it was heavy. I mean, she was coming right down on a guy's windbags. The guy could have brought her up the other side, but it just makes too much sense. Found the old cab corner moldings for the other side. That's a plus. Looks like the other fellers just went ahead and snipped these right out. And these came out, but those Camaro seats are too low, so I think what a guy's gonna do is just get some square tubing and, you know, hack off some pieces in here and then do the right thing and just weld them in, I think. That's what we'll probably do. Yep. Whew. It's still thick in here. All this stuff looks really rusty and bad, so that's good. You know, if I was thinking, guy probably should have went ahead and ordered up a what are they called? The tank sending unit? But just too much money. Speaking of which, some of you are probably thinking, why don't you just replace the tank? Wouldn't that be easier? Have you seen the prices on these? I ain't doing that. So we'll just replace it. This actually broke loose. That never happens. Maybe a sprinkle of good luck today. Yeah. Get out of there. Disconnect the sending wire. Get that out of the way. Now a guy just gently bends the piss out of everything and it should come right out. Yeah, okay. Oh, I think I need that wire. There we go. That's easy. The old cerebral cortex is locked up with some curiosity here, so I'm gonna pull this out here and just see if the old cork's gone or if we got an electrotronical issue. Well, here's the moment alive. Oh, she's fine. Actually, this has been replaced. Pretty sure. Looks pretty fine. And actually really clean. So you could throw these in a bowl of beer and they should float, and then pull them out and shake them like that. And if you can hear liquid in there sloshing around, you got a pinhole in the old floater bobber. But usually it's the old elevator electrodigital machine here that goes bad. But you can also test these with your old digimeter. Thought I'd just show you this real quick because it's so easy. Just snip on your ground, and I just run the old nut down there on that one. Set her to your ohms. I could tell this one's bad because already it's jumping all the way around. And basically what you should see is a low number near 0. And as you lift this, your number should increase on your meter. And all we're doing is measuring resistance basically. And empty is a low number, high is a big number. This one goes negative to positive to 90 to 22 to 16 to 49 to 32 to 12. So she's shot. That's why the gauge isn't working. Great. Well, guys, moving on to the old tank cleaning here, and just kind of got it propped up. And basically it's a win if we dump anything in here and she don't trickle out of the old bottom end. I like to use this CLR stuff. We don't need to clean milk or fruit, but I really got to clean some rust. So just dump these in there. Get them at Wally World. Guys should probably wear some gloves or something, but I don't. And if you don't want to use harsh chemicals because of dogs, rattlesnakes, or children, you can also use like white vinegar. That'll work just fine. Then I grabbed some of these porcelain spheres. You guys might know them as marbles. And dump them in. Walmart, aisle 15. Or even your dollar store. What's nice about these is they're already clean, so you don't have to re-clean your cleaning from the cleanage. But if you're in a hurting world, then just grab some class 3 to 5 and throw them in there. That's a nice cat's eye. That was the easy part. You just get your old mitts on her and rock her around. Those marbles, they'll beat off all the scale on the inside. Just go like that. Maybe 2, 3 Creedence Clearwater songs. That'll bring her right around. And don't forget to lay her flat like this. And then you want to go back and forth this way, and then of course this way as well. But I'm going to do this for about 10 minutes. Dump all the marbles out into an approved environmental container. And then throw her out in the sun and let her dry. Then we'll get on the starter. And then this one here, so I can get my belly over the edge there. Then I got a good unit here. This one is remanufactured in China. That's when you know they'll run great. Oh yeah. Oh, it's good. Ow. Okay. Yep. Oh, there she is. So this particular unit, she's got 3 snaggers on her. You got one here, one there of course, but there's also one up here. They snip in this way, and that's how they hold this unit on. Normally I just take them out and then let her hang by the wires, but these wires are really old and brittle. They're probably weaker than Peyton Manning's neck. Only got about 14 pounds of rust in my eyes. That's good. These look similar-ish, so that's also good. Got a $10 core on that puppy, but I think Chang's gonna look at that one and go, nope, keep it. Well, the guy got her in, but I just don't like the way it looks, so I'm gonna just kind of try to fix that a little bit. There we go. Yeah, get some up here. There. It blends in a little better. Yep, did snap that one off, so I had to put a new thing around there. Something might bottle you GM guys' minds. Your old brake bleeder tool. She worked on those little pesky nuts down there too. Onto the fuel maker system. Gonna come out of the old line down here, do the right thing and bend it sharp over here. Zip tire onto that, and then we'll continue on over to the old maker happener line. I like these Edelbrock fuel filters because you can split them right down the center and shake them out, but the thing I don't like is just the guy can't see if you got fuel in her. You know, you gotta drink it instead. Just snip a couple of these on. That'll hang her in place a little bit. Yep, that's good. Oh, a guy went ahead and already put the fuel tank back in. I didn't want you falling asleep on me, and that's a pretty boring job. This is the good gas that smells like deck stain that I threw in the race car, so we'll put some of this in, see what happens. Mousetrap. I think she's gonna fire right off, but I don't know how quickly she's gonna grab the old fuel from the tank back here. I also took my seat out, so I'm just gonna lean through the window and hope that it doesn't go anywhere. Nope. The old belly's in the way. Well, starter works good. Couple pumps. A little bit of choke. Now let's see if it pulls fuel. Must be fine. I think some fellers like to look for fuel leaks and stuff, but this will work just fine. She's a smoking. Since she's all warmed up and what have you, I figured I'd try to free up sticky ring, wherever that is in there, because I got a mess and went ahead and just dumped a quart of ATF down the carburetor, and you just take her easy. A little bit at a time, and by God, I think I got her. But now the old sparkulators are fouled, so I'll deal with that later. Let's move on to seats. Boy, that smoke is thick. Look at this. I got one done. That is, I mean, it's good. And basically all I did was just stack wood and a battery in there and kind of got her the height where my legs felt right in there. And you know, could have used ready rod or all thread or some long bolts, but I did the right thing and just booger welded them in there. So the next guy, he's really gonna hate me. I got this other seat to do, but I got the Springalizer 20, whatever that is, and the old hooker bar down there. I think that's where the jack and what have you used to go. That's in the way. I gotta snip that out, and then I think I just take the old measurements here. 4 in the rear and 6 3/4 in the front, and just duplicate her, and then we got seats. I'm just going to snip these off quick. 2 4s, 2 6 3/4. Don't forget your safety stuff. I'm going to clean these up a little bit. And these seats look real nice, so I'm going to try to get some shiny metal out of them. And floors are real good too, and by real good I mean severely rotted. So it's really fun trying to weld into that and not blow the old holes through there, but you gotta work with what you got. No power. That's what I got. Great. Well, it certainly ain't good, but it should be good enough. Can't get this metal any thinner, I'm really going to be blowing holes. Y'all probably caught it by now, but just finished grinding on this, and I'm thinking, wait a second. This is looking like a different outfit than the other one. Because this one over here, the back of the seat, she really snags down, and that one's up, right? And yeah, it turns out I don't got that on this one. So I think I need to run off 2 more 6 3/4, and that'll be close enough. Well, that looks horrible, which is just fine. Well, they're both snagged in here. That one's got 3 or 4 inches of back or forwarder play. Hopefully enough for Jessica's T-Rex arm to hit the old Select-O-Matic. She really likes these C10s, so I have a feeling this one's going to be going away from me. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'm out of mountain sodas, and I'm starting to shut down. But we got a lot done today. We got seats in her. That'll work just fine. Fuel tank out, cleaned. She's pulling fuel on her own and breathing fire up here again, so that's good. And finally that starter is replaced. That's really handy. Next episode you're really not going to want to miss. I'm going to show you how to do some expert bodywork with license plates. And of course we're going to do the right thing and fix and build the whole box out of street signs and miscellaneous metal. I got some mirrors to throw on. I'm even going to show you how to lower it the wrong way with a little bit of fire and heat. And last and definitely least, we're going to do something with the old brakes on her. And then, finally, we're going to go test on this thing like you have never seen. Make sure you don't miss that. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and do that button thing right now. Hit the bell so you know when new stuff happens. Thanks as always for watching. Appreciate it very much. See you next time. Get some! Weak.